Hey, welcome back to this Poncho Show. And tonight I want to talk about meat. Okay. Now I was diagnosed with abdominal aortic aneurysm. Okay. I had to have major surgery. Okay. Now, this lady right here, Dr. Frida, she's gonna explain to you and give you the breakdown on how you can change your diet, because I've been telling everybody want to know what's my new diet and what I eat. And sometimes they don't believe me or whatnot, so I figure if I can get a professional doctor to break it down and you can see what I eat, because the same thing she's about to explain to you about what to eat, it's the same thing I've been telling everybody around me to eat. So first, I want her to get into um, how you get clogged up from eating animal fats, because like I said, you don't supposed to eat meat. So just listen to this little piece right here.
Of your actual physician. After I finish giving you the ways to unclog your arteries naturally, I'm going to give you a very important tip at the end of this video that you don't want to miss. Are you at risk for having clogged arteries? Well, you are at risk if you have a sedentary lifestyle, if you don't exercise much, if you have very little physical activity. Also, if you are a person who's living with obesity, you are at risk. If you smoke cigarettes, if you have high blood pressure, you're at risk. If you have a high fat diet, especially if it's high in animal fats, trans fats, saturated fats. Other risk factors include having diabetes, having a family history of atherosclerotic heart disease. Be sure to watch my video on high cholesterol after you finish watching this video. So now, how to unclog your artery.
Now, you heard that right. All these come from eating meat and dairy products. You heard us say animal fat, transit fats, store products. Okay, this what clogs up your artery. You just heard it. Now she's finna get into the things that you need to eat to unclog your artery, things that I eat right now. So if you want to know how I'm eating, she's about to break it down to you.
Naturally. Number one, eat foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids, including fish. Fish like salmon, mackerel, tuna, sardines. These foods are high in omega-3s and they have been associated with low cholesterol, especially low bad cholesterol, like low triglycerides. They have also been associated with a decrease in vascular inflammation, meaning a decrease of inflammation inside of those arteries. Omega-3s have also been associated with a decrease in platelet aggregation, meaning a decrease in the platelets sticking to plaques and making the blockage worse. Number two, eat walnuts. Walnuts have been associated with an increased flexibility or elasticity of arteries. They have also been associated with a decreased inflammation in the arteries and a decrease in cholesterol. Number three, eat berries. I'm talking about strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Berries are high in fiber, minerals, flavonoid antioxidants. They help to reduce bad cholesterol. They help to reduce vascular inflammation. And so having a diet that is rich in berries can help to unclog your arteries naturally. Plus, it tastes great. Number four, eat citrus fruits. You want your diet to be loaded down with lemons, oranges, grapefruits. Again, they taste great. They're also loaded with vitamins, minerals, flavonoids, antioxidants. They have been associated with reduced cholesterol, associated with decreasing vascular inflammation, and yes, they can help to unclog your arteries naturally. Number five, eat beans. Beans are another way to unclog your arteries naturally. They are loaded with fiber. They are an excellent plant-based source of protein, and they have been associated with a decrease in bad cholesterol, a decrease in triglycerides. Beans have been associated with a decrease in plaque buildup, and they're pretty easy to add to your diet. You can put them in soups, you can add them to your salads. Beans, definitely another way to help to unclog your arteries naturally. Number six, eat vegetables. You want your diet to be loaded down with green leafy vegetables as well as broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. These foods have been associated with decreased plaques, decreased bad cholesterol, decreased atherosclerosis. Number seven, exercise. Now, you know I have to mention exercise. As I mentioned earlier, risk factors factors for atherosclerosis or clogged arteries include being a person with obesity, also a person with diabetes. When you exercise, that helps to decrease your risk factors for having clogged arteries. According to the American Heart Association, you should be exercising 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. So that's about 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week. Now, these are just some of the ways for you to unclog your arteries naturally. You also want to stop bad habits. If you're a smoker, you want to stop smoking cigarettes. You want to avoid diets that are high in trans and saturated fats. You can eat other foods more than the ones I mentioned. You want to eat oats, beets. There are all kinds of things that you can do. But here's the most important thing to do. Remember, at the beginning of the video, I said that toward the end, I would give you a very important thing to remember. In addition to making sure that you consult with your physician and your nutritionist before making any kind of dietary changes, you want to remember this when you are trying to unclog your arteries naturally. There are some patients, many patients, who will require more than just natural remedies to unclog arteries. For example, your physician may find it necessary to prescribe you a medication, such as a cholesterol-lowering medication. And if you already have clogged arteries that are too far gone, you may have to have certain procedures, such as a heart catheterization. Or if your carotid arteries are clogged, you may have to have a carotid endarterectomy. If your leg arteries are clogged, you may have to have a procedure to open up that circulation. My point is that natural remedies are wonderful, but it's not one or the other, medicine versus natural. You want your health care to be integrative, meaning you use natural remedies, you use lifestyle changes under the consultation of your physician, but you also recognize when it is necessary for medicines or procedures. Make sure you have a physician with whom you have a good relationship and you're very open about your desire to be natural, and you're also open to listening to all of the remedies.
So y'all heard that, right? So tune in next time to this Poncho Show.